Hello everybody, it's Joe here, and welcome back to OMSI 2 Bus Company Simulator. From the last video that we did on Bus Company Simulator, I'm sure you'll have noticed that I have had a little bit of a makeover, purely and simply because some of you pointed out that I looked a little bit like a tramp. So I thought, you know what, I need to look a little bit more professional. So yeah, I've had a little bit of a makeover. Now today we are going to be driving a route on Westcountry 3, I believe. Let's have a look. 7:38. Yeah, we're going to be driving from the Trade Estate through to Memorial Crescent. It's roughly a 40-minute journey, departing at 7:50. Okie dokie, we've accepted that, so now we need to go and find a bus. Now hopefully, because it's quite early in the morning, I'm going to get a ticket inspector. Now often in the evening the ticket inspectors are all taken, so it can be quite difficult to get hold of one. But yeah, hopefully with it being this early in the morning, I will actually be able to get one. Hopefully all the kids that normally play this are at school, all the adults that play this are at work, and obviously I'm not, it's my day off. So yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, we will be able to actually get a ticket inspector. Now we're heading down to the veiling shed again because, do you know what, I can't get enough of this bus, it's ace. What we do also need to do is we need to drive with collisions off, because I keep getting bollocked for crashing the buses. We don't want the two-door, nah, not the two-door. Well, that's the Voith one. We've got a nice ZF. Do you know what? Let's drive the Voith one. I don't think I've actually driven the Voith one on the channel yet. I don't particularly care for it, but do you know what? Let's go with it. Drive this. Oh, I've not had permission to drive this yet. Right, okay. Right, yeah, there we go. Oh, Eileen. Oh, we like Eileen from the last time. Right, collisions are off. We're starting up at the Trade Estate, and if I can scroll through, we need to... I always go for the Yorkshire Counties veiling, I don't know why. The Westcountry 3 Master Switch off is what we want. Random events are fine, and let's get it started. Yeah, I keep getting told off for crashing the buses because when you crash a bus, it is off the road and other players can't use it, which, given that like the veiling has just come out and there's a load of hype for the veiling, it is very much the case of, yeah, they keep getting cross with me. I keep getting, well, it's in the Discord, they keep posting messages, and obviously they can probably see who's crashed it. Now, obviously you have seen from my videos, I'm quite a good little driver on OMSI, but of course you can't account for the OMSI traffic, because, you know, that it's normally the case if you pull out at a junction and a car comes flying round the corner and smashes into the side of you, which there's only, you know, you can't really account for that, you know, or you'll be just parked up and a car will drive into you. I'm just like, well, you know, I don't really feel I can be penalised for that, but obviously it does keep meaning that the buses have to go on depot. So yeah, we'll be driving with collisions off. My 30% bonus is sadly not to be anymore, but that's not the end of the world, is it? I mean, I'm sure we'll get over it in time. Now, has it worked? I've got a black screen. There we go. I bet you any money it's put me in the Stagecoach Lake District livery. Yes, it has. I don't know why, but it seems to. Whenever I load this, let's get it. Monday to Friday, 107 Sierra, and Trade Estate at 7:50. There we go. That other bus will be withdrawn. Yeah, I don't know why, but whenever because obviously we're driving for Inside a Gamers Company Simply Connect, whenever I use the one with gasket windows, it puts me in the Stagecoach Lake District livery. Not entirely sure why that happens. I've got the branding patch installed as well. However, this particular set there does not have the right logo on the front, because Stagecoach don't tend to. And of course, you can see it there from the nice Volvo wheel. Lovely. Let's get set up. We've got the Wayfarer ticket machine today. And what temperature are we? 14 degrees outside. That is not very warm at all. So we'll pop a bit of heating on. Quite a bit of heating actually. Right, insert the module in. We'll get rid of that because we've done that now. Driver number 692021. Yeah, lovely. And pin 3922. Brilliant. Bus number, oh, we won't put any of that stuff in. It doesn't matter, does it, in the grand scheme of things? Now, where are we going? We're on a 35. to Paignton. There we go. Lovely stuff. Right, we've got are we all good here? Let's just check. Windows are shut. It does like to spawn with the windows open, this thing. There we go. Windows are shut. Windows are all shut. Now, I don't think that we're actually going to be able to get any heating on at all on this thing, because it's not got the air conditioning, you know, that goes on the air conditioning pod on the roof. So I think that this is just a driver heater. Yeah. I think the best way to do it would be to heat the engine up. But you can't really do that until the thing actually starts going. Now, I could just sit here revving the knackers off it, but I imagine I'll get told off for burning fuel unnecessarily. Right, there we go. You need a single. Okay. 260. Thank you, madam. Oh, there's more. Now, of course, we have 5 minutes until we are due out, so I think we're going to start a ticket inspection for Eileen Zulu. I bet she doesn't catch a single one, and then I have to... Oh, she's caught there. €60, fine. Oh, well, she caught one. That'll do. What about this lass, Eileen? Oh, no, she's finished. She's very militant, is Eileen. Once she's done her... Oh, there appears to be... You see what I mean? It's just driving through there. Yeah, once Eileen's done her ticket check, she sits down for a 15-minute break. Dear me. Right, well, practically ready for departure now. I have had the doors closed in an attempt to build the heat up on this bus. It does not seem to be working. Well, we've managed to go, if you have a look in... How on earth have we got no air? That must be a fault with the bus, because I've been sat for 3 solid minutes with my foot on the accelerator. Oh, hang on. I don't think we're not getting round here in... We're getting round here in one. We're absolutely getting round here in one. Although this car's not going to let me out. Yeah, I've sat with my foot on the accelerator for 3 minutes solid there, trying to get the engine temperature up, which hasn't. So again, I think that might be something with the bus there. The oil temperature was high. It's now just absolutely dropped. Maybe that's because it's circulating. I don't know. But yeah, that is still rock bottom, which I think is incorrect, because 3 minutes with your foot firmly on the accelerator, revving the knackers off it, that should be in the red. Yeah, the air, I don't know why that's built up. Again, that did build up when I was revving it, but I don't know why I can't put my foot on the brakes twice without it losing all its air. I just think there's something not quite right here with this bus. Maybe something in the scripting that just needs a tiny bit of tweaking. The Voith gearbox, as you can imagine, sounds absolutely horrendous. For those of you that aren't aware, I'm not really a fan of the Voith gearbox. Particularly on Volvos. I think it suits the VDL Pulsar really, really well. But yeah, on the Volvos, I think you just have to have a ZF. That said, some people really like the Voith gearbox, and, you know, best of luck. You know, you obviously need your head looking at if you think that this is the better of the two. Because it's ZF all the way. ZF all the way. Right, Eileen's had her 5 minutes. Oh, hang on. There we go. We'll pull over here for this... Oh, it's Lufthansa cabin crew lady. How we've missed her. Now then, dear, where are we off to? She didn't say. Maybe she's on special duties. Oh, it just sounds naff, doesn't it? Why did I pick the Voith? Well, I've not actually driven the Voith yet on this channel, have I? Like I say, I don't think I have anyway. The problem with the Voith version is. Unless this has a different set var with it, it is limited to about 40 miles an hour. So, you know, on these fast sections between Totnes and Paignton, you can't get up to any sort of speed, which is, you know, 40 mile an hour, it's just revving the knackers off it. Just like, oh, come on, I'm 40 minutes late, I just need to... Oh, hang on, I think... Have I just... Sorry, sir, I've just shut the door in your face. I thought there were only 2 getting on here. There we go. Of this guy. The engine does sound good there, it has to be said. I love the D7E engine. I don't know if I like it quite as much as the D7C engine that is found on the older Eclipses, but yeah, the D7E engine, really, really do like it. Right, so we're going to swing a left here. I don't know where that bus is going in front. I think he just... Well, because we've replaced him, I think that he just drives around now. Is that what happens with these buses? They just drive around, don't they, until we quit the game. Or it doesn't go back to the depot, does it? I don't think it does anyway. The temptation to just sack the route off and follow it, see where it goes. But we're better than that. Excuse me. You see, this is why OMSI traffic, this is why you crash into OMSI traffic. I mean, we've not got collisions on anyway. Right, there we go, we'll swing around there. But yeah, there's no kind of sense of right of way, which obviously with me turning left, it would be my my right of way there. Straight up to Rouleben, I mean Totnes. I've seen the map for the updated Westcountry, and I would be excited if I were you. There's a couple of things going on there that I think is going to really go down well with people. I mean, I don't think I'm at liberty to disclose what is happening, but yeah, I've seen the updated map, and like I say, I would be very, very excited. There's a couple of new things coming. IOMX will probably kill me for divulging such information, but you know, that's how you build hype for things, isn't it? And you know, Westcountry being as brilliant as it is, I'm happy to go out on a limb and say that this is my favourite OMSI map for my favourite UK OMSI map, definitely. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's a lot of absolutely fantastic maps out there. Yorkshire Counties has really grown on me since we've been playing Bus Company Sim. And I've been playing Yorkshire Counties again. It has actually, I've found like this new love for it that I kind of, well, I didn't fall out with it, but you know, I just got on other maps, you know. But yeah, I've got this newfound love for Yorkshire Counties 3. Arkala, of course, is absolutely brilliant. That will be, I mean, that's just going to knock the spots off every map ever. The problem with Arkala is that it's just a little bit long, you know. Sometimes you fancy a short drive like this, I mean, even 40 minutes. I think Arkala's about, what, an hour and 10, an hour and 15? So you really have to set aside a portion of your day to do a round trip on Arkala. Whereas this, you know, there are a lot shorter routes. I guess it depends what you want to drive, doesn't it? But Westcountry, I can just keep coming back to this again and again and again. And I've not yet found a bus that isn't suited to Westcountry. You know, I find with Arkala, particularly on the city centre bits, these Eclipses just don't cut the mustard. You need a double-decker, despite the fact that when you get out into the countryside, you think, oh well, this would be ideally suited to an Eclipse. So it's a bit of a tricky one. It's a bit of a tricky one. I think a good mix for the 63 and 64, like as if it's branded for a decker, but for a double-decker with the odd single-decker thrown in the mix. I think that is kind of the best how it will be, if you see what I mean, if you follow my lead. Right, well, Eileen's got 3 minutes, so I think that we'll have another revenue inspection, Eileen, after Totnes Town Centre, if that's alright with you, my dear. There we go, we'll go round to the left and into Totnes Town Centre. I do like this bit of the trade estate. You know, it adds an extra 10 minutes or so onto the route. But it's a nice bit of route. I like this bit with the bridge. Totnes, in general, this town centre bit where you've got the river, it's just very, very lovely indeed. And it's really well done. The level of detail in here is fantastic, and it never gets old every time I drive through it. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Sorry, Mr. Prius. That was my fault. We'll give him a double flash on the hazard lights. I apologise there, that was my fault. Since when did cars come from that road? Oh, he's going to be cross. He's going to be waving his fingers out of the car window. Oh, we'll just look away. Look away. Pretend it didn't happen. Oh, I feel terrible. I'm always the first one to slander the drivers on this when they're not driving well, and I've just absolutely cut someone up in a Prius, no less. Oh, there's a lot of cards scanned here, Eileen. I think that somebody will be cheating the system. 23 passengers on board. Wouldn't it be great if 10 of them were fare dodgers? I mean, I'm saving up to open my own bus company, so I want as many of them to be fare dodgers as possible, so I'll make a lot of money. I think the one thing that puts Westcountry above Yorkshire for me, like the really glaringly obvious thing, is that Yorkshire, I do feel like I'm always chasing my tail on it. You know, this, you can drive slowly as a bus driver would. You can take your time. You've got time to deal with the tickets from the passengers. You know, you don't have to sit with your foot to the floor. You can drive slower as a bus driver generally would. You know, particularly in today's day and age, a lot of companies don't want you to be foot to the floor. They want you to be conserving diesel. They want you to give the passengers a nice ride. You know, they don't actually want you to be that efficient. They want you to just plod around. No complaints, no fuel wastage, and I feel that you can achieve that a lot better on Westcountry 3. Yorkshire counties, if you're not driving foot to the floor, you'll end up 10 minutes late, and that is a problem for me. You know, it is a problem. Oh, what's happened to the weather? So another great thing about driving on Bus Company Sim is that the weather changes spontaneously. You know, you'll be driving along and all of a sudden it will start raining, which is great. You know, because OMSI, I always just drive, you know, I've been trying to make it a bit more spontaneous, like I'll pick a random weather, particularly for YouTube. But it is so easy to just drive in clear weather all day, every day. 460, 540 change, thank you, sir. It's really, really easy to drive in clear weather all day, every day, so it's nice that Bus Company Sim just throws you a curveball. You don't know what the weather's going to be until you get here. It's nice that the bus is heating up as well. £4.60, yeah, lovely. 2040, thank you. 460. I'm running out of 5 notes. And 20p coins. Right, 460. Yeah, bus is going to be... Oh, and another 5 note and some 20p coins. It's a good job there's an infinite amount in this little cash tray, isn't it? Ah, 160. Right, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40. Thank you, sir. Oh, no, there's more. Flipping heck. Right. Oh. There we go, we're performing a ticket inspection, Eileen. Let's catch some of those fare dodging scum. Because Joe needs to buy himself a bus company. Hey, one fare dodger caught, €60 going in. It's a shame you can't change it to pounds, it really is. It'd be nice if you could just change, you know, just the one thing. It doesn't even have to be correct in terms of currency, just change it to pounds, that would be lovely, but obviously with OMSI being a German game, it's in euros. 2 fare dodgers, 120. Oh, wow, whoa, whoa. Flipping heck. Nearly just got a focus to the front end. That's not what you need in your life, is it? Come on, let's go for 3 fare dodgers, Eileen. Oh, there we go, right. Come on. Three fare dodgers, 4 fare dodgers. Oh, she's doing well, this lass. She's doing very well indeed. The good news is if somebody presses the button, to get off the bus, they still count in the statistics, which is good. The second you press that button to start a ticket inspection, it doesn't matter who gets on or who gets off, she will check as many as were there. Let's go for €300. No. Okay, 240. That's brilliant. Now we've got another 15 minutes until Eileen Zulu can perform another ticket check. The only downside is I don't know how it works in terms of, does OMSI register that they've had their tickets checked? So say for instance I'm driving along and we perform a ticket check. We've got 41 people on board and nobody gets on and nobody gets off. If I tell Eileen to perform another ticket check, will she find more fare dodgers, or will it be like, no, hang on, we know you've done all of these passengers, so she'll just find nobody? I wonder if it's that clever or if it'll randomly come up with more fare dodgers. I think it'll be random, to be honest with you. Oh, listen to that. Oh, what happened to the engine sound there? It sounded really, really meaty, and then all of a sudden it didn't. I don't know what happened there. That sounded a bit weird. Did it to you? It was like a very bassy engine sound, and then all of a sudden it just went. The bass fell out the bottom. We've left us bass on the road. Right, there we go. Keep going. I reckon we can not get through these lights. Never mind. Ah, it was worth a shot, wasn't it? This bus really is so well suited to this route. I'm looking forward to the Renown as well, it has to be said. That is going to absolutely fit right in on Westcountry, isn't it? Hey, right, off we go. Oh, we're still practically bang on time. That'll do. See, the good news is we've got 5 more people getting on, so if Eileen does do another ticket check, then obviously if she catches 5 fare dodgers, it could be all these 5, couldn't it? There we go, £8, thank you. Cheers for that, love. Yeah, £1.60, thank you, child. Exact change as well, that's what we like. £2.40, thank you. £2.50, 60, cheers. That'll do. Just get out in front of this car that I can see in my mirror. Brilliant. Right, foot to the floor, let's go, go, go. We're a little bit late, actually. Totnes Hill, half a minute late. That's not what we need. If there's one thing I am known for, it's punctuality on Bus Company Simulator, apart from when I have a crash and end up 9 minutes late. Apart from that, I like to run on time. I'm a very punctual person in real life. Holding it well. I mean, we seem to only be able to do 55 kilometres. Oh no, we're losing it on the slightly steeper hill section. Anybody getting on? No, sir. Nobody overtaking us, so that's fine. Just come up to about 40. And we'll leave it there. Anybody getting on at the San Martin? Also featured in Gainsborough 3. Yes, there is. Right, let's... wow, you seldom get people getting on here. Handbrake on. There we go. Neil. Hello, woman. Ah, she didn't even have the decency to buy a ticket after I'd knelt the flipping bus to make getting on easier. Right, off we go. Oh, it's having a moment there. That's not what you need. Oh, Enviro 400 coming the other way. We have, after we have gone back to, no, what was I saying now? After the last little escapade where we had veilings spawning left, right and centre, I have gone back to the default AI list. Yeah, oh, I know, shame. I've got rid of all my AI list, but it turns out that's probably due to the veiling too. Apparently it can be quite buggy when it comes to putting it as AI. A couple of other people have found this. Oh, come on, get up this hill, you flipping thing. The ZF version can do it, why can't you? Yeah, a couple of other people have pointed it out in the Discord server that they also have problems with the veiling 2 as AI, which is not particularly brilliant. I am hoping that they fix that ASAP, because these are gorgeous buses. We want to see them in our AI list, and we just don't want it to break the game. Maybe the fact when I recorded it on, because we used the Veiling 2 as AI on the on Gainsborough, didn't we? Because it was the Arriva AI. Maybe when I recorded that, it just didn't bug out. But yeah, on Westcountry, a few people have had a lot of issues with it. So yeah, please fix that soon, Master Switch. I like this bus and I want to use it as AI. Anybody getting off? No? Okay, we'll just cruise around the village. There's no point racing, is there? Because we're already half a minute early now. I do find the reflection on the windscreen quite distracting, it has to be said. I would like, personally... Oh, hang on, we'll just position that wing mirror so we can... Oh, so we can see what we're doing and then parks behind a lamppost. Yeah, I would like the reflections to be a little bit less prominent. I think they're perhaps a little bit too opaque as a texture. They need to be a little bit more transparent. I would say, just from my personal opinion, I find sometimes when you're driving you just can't see anything for reflections. Maybe that's how it's designed to be, so that the reflections are really quite prominent, but I don't really care for it. Just a personal opinion. Peugeot in distress coming up on the right hand side. How I've missed the Peugeot in distress with the updated map, which I did have until I broke it all. Then I just went back to the online copy, the version that's been released. Oh, 2.1 minutes. Oh, we're a little bit early. We'll just kind of cheat and move the time on. Now, weirdly enough, that bus stop we've just passed isn't on the minimap for this route. Why might that be? Oh, that's probably what IOMEX said about bus stop cubes and not attaching to the routes and things, which have apparently been fixed in the newer version, and I can vouch for this. That will also explain why nobody ever gets on at that bus stop. I forgot, now that I'm recording my screen rather than the actual game, you can see when I cheat and skip ahead on time. Damn it! Oh, hang on, this is Bus Company Sim, are you even allowed to do that? Oh my lord, I might have just broken the whole thing, to be honest with you. Heck! Oh, that's not good. Yeah, the timings are rather slack around this part of the map. I mean, hell, I'm doing 30 in a 40 and still gaining time. Now I'm doing 30 in a 30 and I just daren't. Look, 1.6 in the top left. I'm doing 25 mile an hour now and still gaining time. I know I said I like this because it's a very slack timetable, but oh my lord. Around these little villages, it is a little bit too slack for my liking. You know, just you could knock a minute out of it, say. Just a minute, and then 2 minutes out of it, you know, earlier where I had to skip ahead 2 minutes. Because I wasn't driving particularly fast there. Well, I don't think I was anyway, was I? See, to be fair, I've said about the minute here, but sometimes you can lose that minute and catch it back again at these lights if you're unlucky with the lights, which we haven't been. But is that chap coming from opposite? No, it does not appear so. Yeah, if you're really unlucky with those lights, you can actually lose a minute there. So perhaps it's better not to listen to Joe and to keep that minute in the timetable. I don't know. Right, there we go. We'll just proceed at a regular pace. I usually use that as my timing point bus stop, which always causes absolute carnage for the vehicles behind. Let's have a screenshot. You know I love a screenshot. It is a gorgeous livery. Again, I don't quite know why it always pings me to this livery when I try and drive inside a gamer's bus. We're busy. Heck. Eileen, I could do with you back on revenue duties now. There's 44 on board, which is quite a few. You know, once you finish your sarnies. She's a very big woman, is Eileen. She eats a lot of sandwiches in between her revenue inspections. She can barely get down the aisle, bless her. Oh, we're going out in front of this lorry. I reckon it's going to hit us. Oh no, it's actually managed to... brilliant. I feel sorry for the lorry. He's... oh, bus stop. He's motoring along, and then he's got a bus that can only do 40 mile an hour pulling out in front of him. Well, he'll be able to get past me here, won't he? There we go, we'll pull right in. Ah, he's easily got past. Just give it a minute. Brought to you by Stagecoach. Oh, hang on, there's a woman here. Sorry, love. Jump on if you... Oh no, that's the woman that's just got off. She's just gone in that house and then come back out again. Ooh, Enviro. Right, off we go. Keep it nice and steady. 35 mile an hour. Oh, we're still gaining so much time, for goodness sake. Right, round to... oh, we're nearly at Yulverton Road. Oh, Mini! Again, this is why we have accidents on OMSI. And Insider Gamer wants to know why his Eclipse 2's been absolutely smashed into smithereens. That is exactly the reason, because of idiots like that. Flipping Mini drivers. We'll just have a... oh, I'm in sod it. You know what? We've fast forwarded the time already, so if we've broken the game and if we've lost a load of points, then what does it matter if we fast forward again? Ah, I don't know. Hopefully it doesn't break it, but the problem with that is that then if you're playing with other people, it puts you ahead of their times, and that doesn't really work, you know, on OMSI. Maybe it resets when you go back to the depot. You know, when you go back to the depot and can walk around. Maybe it resets it when it reloads OMSI. I don't know. I don't know, to be honest with you. Oh my lord, it's 21 degrees inside the bus. When did that happen? Whoa, hang on. Oh, that's not going to go well on the old driving. That bus stop is floating. I've never noticed that before. It is actually floating. Deary me. Right, ticket inspection, Eileen. Come on, 46 of them on board. Let's go get them. Let's catch some fare dodgers. I mean, just 10 fare dodgers will do, a nice €600 bonus. I can't believe it, we've done nearly a third and not caught a single fare dodger. Maybe it does remember how many passengers or which passengers she's checked then. That's annoying, isn't it? Oh, off we go. Ah, that is annoying. Oh, yay, we've caught one person, that's good. I can't believe that... Oh, 2 people. I can't believe that passengers that I have lovingly welcomed into our bus... Oh, that is a car that's just gone into the side of me. Thanks for that. 4 fare dodgers. 5 fare dodgers. We're doing well. If we get 6 fare dodgers, we'll have caught 10 people on this trip. And that is what you want. Yeah, 6 fare dodgers. We've caught 10 people. Let's go for 7, Eileen. Come on. Fare dodging scum, the lot of yous. That is a nice juicy bonus in my back pocket there. Oh, hang on, get them doors back open. Brilliant, 600 quid that we've made there. That is awesome. I'm going to be buying my first bus in no time at all. Actually, no, that's a lie technically. I'm sorry, we've committed a traffic offence. The problem is that you need to do lots of training in order to be able to. So you get all this money, and you're like, "Yay, this is brilliant!" And then all of a sudden, you're like, you don't have training. You spend all your money, sorry, on the training. You're like, "Oh, now I'm back to square one. That's no good." Bus to town, madam? Are any of us getting on? Oh no, one person's getting off us. I guess we'd better stop. It's very blue inside, isn't it? Very Stagecoach. What a stupid thing to say. You're driving a Stagecoach livery. Of course it's very Stagecoach. Yeah, I need to have a look at the HOF file, not the HOF files, the CTI files for the repaints and kind of rejig them a little bit. Because Bus Company Simulator seems to be throwing out the wrong livery, and that is not correct. Floor it down here. Ooh, that voice screaming sound. Right, round into town. Let's hope we can do this without being cut up. Oh, look at that, straight in. I can never remember which bus stop you drop off at here. I'm gonna go with this one. That'll do. That bus stop there is fine, although to be honest on the minimap it does kind of look like I should drop off at the next one down. Oh well. Given that nobody's getting on, I don't suppose it really matters, does it? Right, there we go. We're all good. Let's just nip across into this lane at the earliest convenience. Oh, you're coming in here. Well, you could have let me out. There we go. How many are on? Still quite a few. 18. Most of them got off at the last stop. Just kind of feel a bit weird driving a Lake District bus on somewhere that is quite clearly nowhere near the Lake District. Well, that's bus company sim for you. Turns out since I've been driving, the engine has actually warmed up to temperature. If you look, it's in the middle. Is the engine oil, when I accelerate, is the engine oil temperature meant to go with the rev counter? I'm pretty sure it's not, is it? Like, literally, it's moving up and down with the revs. How bizarre. Oh, there's a lot of quirks with this bus. Surely that doesn't actually happen. I guess with the revs, the engine oil will be being pumped around the thing at different speeds. I don't know. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a logical explanation as to why it would do that in my head. But with very little mechanical knowledge of engines in general, other than you press a button and they go rum, 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 and turn on, I'm kind of at a bit of a loss with that one, other than the fact that maybe there's an error in the scripting. I don't know. Could someone explain to me why that would happen? Look at the engine oil go. Way, look at that, it's off. Needles wiggling about all over the place. There we go, drop them all off. Oh, Eileen, 9 minutes until your next ticket check. I think we might be done for today, my darling. You just sit yourself down. Hey, there's an emergency. Everybody clear the road. Well, here we go. We're back down in Memorial Crescent, where today's video is going to finish. I do hope you have enjoyed the video. If you have, please do make sure that you show your support for the channel. Click your like button and the subscribe button, of course, if you haven't yet subscribed, because there's plenty more exciting OMSI stuff. Oh, get rid of that. Plenty more exciting OMSI stuff to be covered, and I'd absolutely hate for you to miss out. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio! Goodbye for now.